Hey guys, and welcome to an interesting GameHammer. It's a bit different today because today we're not looking at a computer game, we're looking at a DVD game. It's Tom Baker's Ultimate Sci-Fi Quiz. It's a bit of an oddity, still sealed in the pack. I picked it up in a charity shop. I have no idea when this is from. Oh my goodness, I do. 2006. This is 12 years old, never been used. So, we're going to give it a try today and see how it is. I'm not expecting good things, I'm not expecting brilliant things. We just want to see how it is. Let's get into it. Okay, let's get into it. It's a bit loud, isn't it? My goodness. It's still loading in. Okay, let's get into it. Got the remote. Bit dusty, we don't use this often. I'm sure it'll work. Okay, we've run into our first problem, and to be honest with you, I was expecting this. The DVD has a copyright protection on it, of course it does, and in the DVD player that I was using to try and get some screen footage so I could put it into the review, it identifies the video capture card as a copying device, which of course it kind of is. I mean, we're recording footage, so it won't play. As a result, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, where a camera pointed at the television, we're going to play the DVD on the TV via a Blu-ray player, which doesn't have a capture card or anything else attached to it, so it should play fine. We'll get the footage that way, it just won't be as top-notch as I would hope, and we'll go from there. So, let's play the game, and I'll review it as we go.
Greetings, Earthlings. This is an urgent message for your fleshy hearing flaps.
Okay, advert on the screen over with. We play the game using the direction buttons and the OK button on the remote control. Let's get straight into it. Oh man, it's so cheesy. Okay, we're doing the one-player version today, so...
Earth Station 5 calling SS Hawking. Over. You receive me? This is an emergency. Please boost your power. We have you on our screens now. SS Hawking. While investigating the supermassive black hole in the center of our galaxy, your vessel has fallen into an uncharted trans-space wormhole, and you have been flung 20,000 light years to the far side of the galaxy. Real pain in the backside, I know, but that's the nature of the universe. The information you have been gathering about black holes is of paramount importance in the war effort against the Martian separatists. You must get back to me here on Earth. You can do this by answering questions. For each correct answer, your vessel will traverse 1,000 light years. If you get them wrong, you'll go nowhere. You must answer 20 questions correctly. There are 15 categories to choose from, and you will be asked 5 questions each time you enter one. If you have not reached Earth by the end of the 6 rounds, the game is over, and the mission is a failure. But you can always try again. Your onboard computer, Amy, has been programmed to assist the mission and report on your progress. Good luck, Captain. We're depending on you.
So the DVD has a plot. That is not what I was expecting. And it's got a load of different categories to choose from.
Please select your category.
So we're going to have to get straight into this. I'm going to go for, oh my goodness, literature. I'm reasonably well up on my sci-fi literature, so...
You have selected literature. Better hope your data banks are full.
My goodness, he's phoned in this performance. I wonder if all this has been recorded in like 2 days. It wouldn't surprise me. It will have been done very cheap.
It's Juba, the ugly one.
What on earth?
Say that again.
Which actress starred in the 1976 adaptation of Edgar Rice Burroughs' novel At the Earth's Core? Susan Flannery, Caroline Munro, Charlotte Rampling, Faye Dunaway.
Okay, so our first question on literature is about a film. That's not a good start. I'm going to go for Faye Dunaway because I've heard of her. Let's try that. It's going to be wrong.
Incorrect.
See what I mean?
Captain, I'm concerned about this mission.
Based on a true story, the novel Communion was written by which author? Whitley Strieber, Kurt Vonnegut, Roger Zalansky, Timothy Good.
I've heard of a lot of those, but I'm going to go for Whitley Strieber because I've not heard of that book. Doesn't give you long to choose.
Whitley Strieber.
And this is an issue that will come up again and again. As Tom Baker is talking, if he's on screen, the correct answer is usually the first one.
Sensors have detected temporal fluctuations, trans-dimensional wormhole activity in our sector.
What year did George Orwell write his bleak vision of the future, 1984?
1948.
1920, 1949, 1959, 1980.
We're going to go for 1949, but I'm pretty sure it was 1948.
1949.
Odd question, okay.
H.P. Lovecraft had how many books published in his lifetime? 1, 10, 15, 30.
Okay, this is something that I know. I am a massive Lovecraft fan. He had one book published during his life. The rest were short stories, either not published or published in small press magazines. And a few pulps.
It was only one.
Yeah. He should have had more, but he actually downplayed some of his own
The starship
achievements.
Theodore Roosevelt appears in which book? Spaceship Mutiny, The Forge of God, Stormcaller, Space Ark.
I'm going to go for Starship Mutiny to test my theory that if Tom Baker is on screen when he asks a question, the right answer is usually the first one. It's going to be wrong. It's right.
Starship Mutiny.
See what I mean? That's a little trick that I noticed when I first played through this with Jen.
You are currently 16,000 light years from Earth.
Okay,
Please
we're done.
select your category.
We've done the first one. We're going to go through the rest. It's actually random what they ask you as well, which is really nice. So you can't just memorize it from the first playthrough. Have a look at the other categories. Okay,
Please select your category.
the category we're going to go for this time is the 1980s. I know the 80s pretty well. I was there.
You have selected the 1980s. There were some great shoulder pads back then.
I like some of these interludes, but sometimes it just feels like he's just phoning it in.
Kirk is promoted to what rank in Star Trek II? Commander, Fleet Officer, Admiral, Field Marshal.
He's Admiral Kirk, but he's not promoted in Star Trek 2.
Admiral.
He's already Admiral in Star Trek 1. The research in this is not good.
Flash! Sarah! You were discovered.
Princess Aura, you didn't fight. No, we failed. Darkoff needs attention right away. Well, we've got to get away from here as quickly and quietly as we can. Maine doesn't know we're escaping. Hurry.
Apart from playing Flash Gordon, Buster Crabbe also played what character later in his career?
Oh,
Jan Dare, Buck Rogers, Superman, the Rocketeer.
oh my goodness. I recognize the name, but I can't tell you where from. I'm going to say Superman, but it's probably not right. No, it's not.
Incorrect.
I bet it was Buck
I
Rogers.
hope you choose better next time.
We're going to have a lot of trouble actually winning on this playthrough.
Princess Aura, you didn't fight. No, we failed. Darkoff
Oh,
needs attention right away.
right, I see what's going on here. They're reusing the video footage because it's a separate clip, and then it'll jump to a question.
Who played Dale Arden in Flash Gordon Space Soldiers?
There you go.
G. Rogers, Priscilla Lawson, Barbara Rush, Anne Francis.
I'm going to say Gene Rogers because I don't know. We are losing quite badly here.
Gene Rogers.
We got one right! Oh my goodness, it's all going to come down the wire. This is actually better than I expected. It's a lot better than I expected. I thought it was just going to be cheap and sad,
Proceed on your
but
present
it's actually
course.
cheap and fun, which is good.
What was the name of Batman and Robin's boat? The Sea Bat, the Speed Bat, the Bat Cruiser, the Bat Boat.
I'm pretty sure it's the Bat Boat because it was cheap and nasty, that show.
The Bat Boat.
It was the Bat Boat. Why not the Aquabat? And we've got home.
You have guided the SS Hawking safely back home. You are a hero. And we will all benefit from the information you have returned. And we might be able to kill a few of those Martian separatists in the process too. You will be promoted to Admiral, and we'll throw in dinner for two at the restaurant at the end of the universe for good measure. I hear the prawn cocktails. Excellent.
Overall, I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. It's cheap, it's tacky, it's daft, but it's fun, and I actually do enjoy playing it. So, if you find it around, I got a copy from a charity shop for pretty cheap because it's just one of those things, like a stocking filler. If you find it around, give it a try. If you're into your quizzes and your old sci-fi, I think you'll like it. I certainly did. Anyway, that's really all we've got time for this time, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you did like this, and if you did, remember to click that like button. Share it too, so your friends will know a good game when they see it, or in this case, a daft but kind of fun quiz game. And do subscribe for future videos, because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching GameHammer Dailies. I'll see you next time.